I think any human being. But what was that like for you, being a black man that lives in America? It's transcended your experiences. It's someone that's communicating to a lot of young people on a regular basis, trying to create a better way, trying to be an upstanding person, as you said, to see that happen. How did that make you feel when you saw it?
When you look at the video and you see just the positioning of how he was, and you see the officer with his knee in between his neck. I have an uncle that could literally put you to sleep with just a touch right here. A touch. It's a pressure point. And as I'm watching the video and I hear him telling them, man, I can't breathe. And they ignored his cry out. And the response was, if you can talk, you can breathe. And when I think that about him using his last words and was crying out for help, like just asking anybody to just intervene. And I can imagine you taking you know that you are taking your last breath. You know that you are about to leave your mother behind. You know that you are leaving your kids behind. You are leaving nephews. You are leaving nieces. It hurts me not only for George Floyd, the man that died, but it hurts me because it's just another black man that has lost his father, that has lost that could have lost any male figure in his life to possibly guide him. And it makes me feel responsible that I have to step up in George Floyd's role, because I was a young black man at 16. You were a young black man at 16. And we know what we encountered at those times, and we know we encountered times after that. And you look at the video and you sit there and you even go into the cop's mind to sit there and say, damn, what was he thinking? What was going through his mind? How was he feeling? Did he even really mean to do it? But how can you not mean to do something knowing you're doing it wrong? Knowing that your knee is in the wrong place, where this man is, you're cutting off his oxygen slowly but surely, and he's asking you, please, officer, just let me stand up. Please, officer, take your knee off of me. Please, officer, let me breathe. Please, officer, I'm asking you to let me live. You tell me, out of everybody that's seen it, everybody has the same feeling. I don't care whether you're white or black. In your heart, you know it was wrong.
Let me just take a minute.
It hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts because you go through a life, and I only can speak for me, but I went through a time where I was lost. And I did things that was out of my character, and I did things to fit in, and I did things for attention, and I did things to try to get somebody just to love me, essentially just to care. And you look at how you you come out of those things. And so when you think about George Floyd and you think about him laying right there on that ground, my fear is that if he had a son, if he had a nephew, that they will be on that same ground, which is a different officer at a different time and a different day. And you ask me how I feel, and how I feel is outraged that we don't step up as a people and we try to break that. We try to break that cycle. We try to break that generational curse.